I cannot tell you how excited I am today because we're going to be discussing figures from one of Marvel's most anticipated movies, The Eternals. These figures showed up so fast from Hasbro that you could hear that whoosh sound as the delivery driver displaced the air on my porch. So let's get into these. Hey guys, welcome back to RetroBlasting, where we bring you the latest pop culture news and the greatest toy reviews about the awesome modern action figures from the biggest franchises. My name is Michael French, and today we're going to be talking about Hasbro's hotly anticipated figure line, Marvel Legends Eternals. These figures are based on the new Phase 4 Marvel entry, which has gotten mixed reviews, but as we all know, even a bad Marvel movie is better than the best non-Marvel film. So there's a lot to be excited about here. The film stars Salma Hayek and Angelina Jolie, as well as all of Jolie's kids, now grown up and starring alongside their mom in a Marvel movie, which is just incredible. Now normally, Hasbro's Marvel Legends tie-ins to the MCU meter out the characters in batches. For example, in the Spider-Man No Way Home Legends series, they're giving us 4 figures from the film, 2 of which are versions of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and the other 3 figures in the wave aren't related to the film at all. This has been a pretty standard pattern with Hasbro, where they hold over the rest of the movie figures for additional waves of product. However, with Eternals, Hasbro has decided to break with their pattern and provide us the entire team of heroes in one massive Marvel Legends wave, which is awesome. In this wave, we get Kid Icarus, Ginger Snap, Rey Skywalker, Chew and Tell Edgelord, Flash Bangin', Dunkirk, Not at All Wong, and Kingo. Just a great lineup of figures, all accurately depicted in their similar flowing robes, but with each having a distinct primary color to properly convey the Cenobites at Six Flags look Marvel Studios opted to give these heroes. These robes in figure form do make it a challenge to pose the figures as easily as other Legends characters. But thankfully, Disney and Hasbro really worked hand in hand on this effort, and Disney made sure that throughout most of the film, the characters do a lot of standing around, which ensured collectors would have an authentic experience displaying these Eternals figures. And I really want to thank Hasbro and Disney for putting so much focus into delivering that with these toys. Presently, I don't have the main cast of characters yet, but that's because I opted to start my collection with the exclusives. As we all know, that's what collecting action figures is all about. Having the ones that are hardest to get to ensure your collection has the things that most other people can't acquire. And thankfully, Hasbro has provided not 1, but 2 store exclusives. Angelina Jolie's action figure is a Target exclusive, while Salma Hayek's action figure is the Walmart exclusive. And I'd like to take a moment to highlight Hasbro's measured and precise marketing here. It really is genius, and shows how Hasbro is very careful when determining where specific figures should be sold for maximum brand synergy. Jolie's figure certainly screams Target shopping Karen, so the optics for this pair really celebrate Hasbro's marketing sensitivity. I know, what about the figures themselves, Michael? And trust me, I'm in just as big a hurry as you are. So let's waste no more time and jump right to the hands in the camera segment of the review. I cannot wait any longer to rip the protection off of them and get my hands all over these lovely ladies. Speaking of hands, both Jolie's Thena and Hayek's Ajak come with 2 different pairs of hands. As Hayek gets no weapons, her alternate hands are a pair of fists, while Jolie comes with an arsenal of cosmic blades, so her alternate hands allow her to hold her weapons. The basic hands for both are the open palm hands, often seen on figures that have magic or energy powers. Hayek's figure comes with an alternate head as well, so you don't have to display her with Ajak's helmet if you prefer a more casual Eternal, which I certainly do. While her head and neck seem a little too far forward, I suspect most of that is due to her beautiful flowing hair restricting the ability to tilt her head up beyond a certain point. Similarly, Jolie's figure has flowing white blonde hair that restricts some head movement. But like Hayek, Hasbro's face printing technology has really provided impressive results here, celebrating Jolie's almost vampiric complexion that many like myself are cursed with. But again, just looking at how far Hasbro has come with their face sculpting technology, it's obvious that Hasbro is determined to give their customers the best head we've ever had. And honestly, we should be giving it back to them too. Hasbro has really nailed the movie costumes with these figures. Hayek is in her vibrant metallic gold and blue robe, and Hasbro has even gotten Jolie's costume 100% correct, which is challenging given its understated design no matter what angle you tackle it from. But they've perfected the costume's warm semen color. Just as she does in the film, Hasbro's Thena looks like a bottle of hand lotion in human form from head to toe. Never one to be insensitive, Hasbro has made some slight design changes to the curves on this pair to ensure that the Marvel Legends line always projects the right message. Traditionally, buxom actresses in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, when made into figure form, have been tastefully toned down at the bust line. Because as we know all too well, naturally large breasts on a woman, well, it just sends the wrong message when we're all focused on body positivity. Early on, Hasbro wasn't on their game with this, but they've quickly realized their error and have been covering the shame of naturally buxom actresses for the past several years. And given how well endowed Hayek is, to the extent that not even a full-robed costume could hide it, I think Hasbro made a very wise choice here. At the same time, Hasbro crafted a touching tribute to Jolie's journey in this area by making her the most chesty Marvel Legends figure in years, even though Hayek clearly wins that contest in real life, both in and out of Eternals costuming. No one should have to feel badly about themselves or intimidated by the physical looks of others when buying an action figure. Even if the face of that figure is photorealistic to an actual person, we have to make sure the physique of the figure is not reflective of that person. That's so important. So there you have it, guys. The Marvel Legends Eternals figures are out right now for everyone to own. Such an exciting time for Marvel collectors. Hasbro has done a stellar job with this assortment, both in their sculpting, the positive messages they're putting out into the universe with this line, and in their courage to release the entire cast all at once. Before we end this video, I just want to take the opportunity to thank Hasbro for allowing us to purchase these products when we can find them, and looks like I'm going to be redoing this take. Hello? Hey! Yeah, I'm filming right now. I'm almost finished. I've been filming all day. Yeah, things are going really, really well. Yeah, and thank you again for all the advice you gave me the other day. I really did take it to heart. I've been totally positive throughout this entire video, and I didn't ask any questions about the product, and I made all of my observations complimentary to the company. What? But they like everything. You're supposed to stay positive about everything. That's what you told me to do in this video. So even though everyone constantly yells at me that toys are supposed to always be fun and you're never supposed to be critical of toys, you're telling me they don't like these toys. Oh, because they don't like this movie that they're tied to either. That's rich. Exactly where do these people meet up to form these arbitrary consensus opinions that determine what we can be critical of in movies and toys and what we can't? Message boards and Facebook toy groups. You know, I left those groups, remember? Scientology, what? Oh, no, sorry, no. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I get you now, I'm up to speed. No. That tracks. You're using a metaphor. No, I get it. Yeah, they're like a cult, and they have a script, and if you don't parrot that script exactly the way they want you to, then, yeah, you're out. No, I get it. Whether you're in the cult or not, if you don't perfectly recite that script, they're your enemy and they're going to harass you. No, that totally tracks. No, you're right. That's true. I'm just going to let it ride. Why would I redo the video? This thing has taken me hours. Well, thanks for the warning, but it won't be the first time. Yeah, bye.